Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about how to synchronize and copy files between two Windows file servers using GS RichCopy 360 Enterprise. Once you have the application is installed, and since normally we recommend to install it on the source machine, or either if it's a NAS device or file share you're copying from, you would install it as close as possible to the source to get best performance. Now, once the application is installed and it's open, we're going to create a new job. Basically, you can right-click and select Create New Job, or you can select New Job down here. I'm going to skip the wizard. Now it's asking you for the job name, just a label basically, so you can reference it later. Test job. Now I'm going to select the source, which is where you want to copy from. In this case, we're going to copy from the local disk, but if you wanted to copy from cloud storage, you could basically scroll down and select the cloud storage you want. You'll see other videos that talk about different cloud storage. So here we're going to go ahead and copy from the source location. You can either browse it, or you can, if you know the path, you could just copy and paste it. I'm going to select copy as root folder, and I'll talk later. This is important if you're copying NTFS permissions. Now I'm going to go ahead and select the destination type, which is where you want to copy to. You can either select local disk, you could use UNC path and so forth. If you want to copy to a different cloud storage, you could select that as well. So destination, I'm going to go ahead and copy destination, basically copy it from File Explorer. Now I'm going to go to the next option, which is basically what do you want to copy, how you want to copy it. You want to copy changes only, which is basically copy only new and modified files. If the destination is blank, it's going to copy everything. Mirror is going to copy everything except it's going to skip files that are not modified, but also if somebody deleted files from the source, then it will sync that deletion over to the destination. This basically makes the destination exact replica of the source. Move basically moves the files. Dir is copy file directory structure. Copy all basically copies everything every time. It does not skip anything. If you're going to go, might as well just go with copy changes only. Then file compare, which is how you want to compare files. Timestamp and size is perfectly fine normally, but if you want to use, you have different options. Then NTFS permissions. You could either select files and folders or folder only. Normally, most people copy folder permissions only. Then copy, and then what you want to copy, open and locked files. Like if a user has got a locked file, you want to copy it. In this case, uses Windows VSS. I would select this option if your source is local. Folder timestamp. This way, your destination folders will have the same date as the source folders. Otherwise, it will have the same as copy date. This is a really cool feature to have, especially if you're migrating file shares. And then copy empty folders is normally what it's selected, and folder and file attributes. These are normally what we see when somebody's migrating NAS devices from one NAS to another or from Windows file shares. Then you've got other options that you might find useful, like if you want to keep the data in sync, so you could go ahead and set it to or run on schedule every minute, every half an hour. You could run the job as a service. I would check this box that says copy files instantly if you have tens of millions of files. Otherwise, it's going to have to enumerate all your millions of files before it starts copying. Now, copy threads. We could do 4 threads. You could do all the way up to 256. Normally, what we recommend here is you would go with no more than double what your local virtual processors are. So if you look at Task Manager and if you've got 4 CPUs or 4 logical cores, then you go with 8 and so forth. I'm going to keep it 4. It's a simple job, just for demonstration purposes. So I'm going to go ahead and click Save. Now the job has been created. To kick off the job, you right-click and say Start Job. The job is queued. If I click on where it says queued, it shows you the progress screen. It says the job's found 60 files. It's going to start copying. These are the copy threads. And then it has already copied 56 files. And now it's copying the last 2 portions. Now it has completed your files. It copied 60 files, about a half a gig or so. This is a lab network, so it's not like NVMe drives, it's just simple drives. And it shows you that it's been completed. If the bar is green, that means it's completed just fine. If you click on the log, if you want to access the job log, it's accessible easily from here. Click on it. If we have any errors, we would show it under errors. And here you can see the job, how long it took, what it copied, how many files it skipped. It gives you really good insight into your job. All right. And if you have any questions, do let us know. Reach out to support@growsquad.com. And thank you for watching.